The House on Wednesday narrowly passed legislation that could reshape how Congress members trade stocks, a move that comes just months before the midterms as public outrage over insider trading grows. The bill, which passed on a 232 to 198 vote, would prohibit members and their families from buying and selling individual stocks while allowing them to keep shares they already own and reinvest any dividends. It also requires a 7 to 14-day notice before a sale and imposes fines of $2,000, or 10% of the investment gains plus any net profit if the rules are violated. The measure has long enjoyed bipartisan support. Both hardline Republicans and progressive Democrats have called for a stricter ban on congressional stock trades, citing deeper public frustration in polls that show overwhelming backing for such a restriction. Democrats had earlier in the year talked about pushing a stricter, more comprehensive version of the bill, but a key twist has altered the dynamics. In the final draft sent, Republicans added a federal voter ID provision that stems from President Trump's well-known push for a photo ID requirement in elections. The provision would mandate that voters present a valid photo ID at the polls in Olympus elections, or within 3 days of casting a provisional ballot, and would require those voting by mail to submit a photocopy of their ID card. By tying these two agenda items together, the GOP team ensured that the bill would also tie in the Save America Act, a broader elections overhaul demanding new voter restrictions. The naughtiness of the package means that many Democrats who have long backed a stricter ban on stock trading found themselves forced to side with the opposition. The addition is viewed by Democrats as a voter suppression tactic that undermines election rights. Republicans see it as a necessary component of their broader agenda. The bill's passage in the House sets the stage for a tough Senate battle, where members of both parties remain skeptical of both the stock trading restrictions and the result illustrates the volatility of contemporary American politics, in which one bill's achievements can be seeded into a new dimension of partisanship. It remains to be seen whether the Senate will follow the House or push for different compromises. In the meantime, the new rules will go into effect once the final certificate of compliance is signed and will affect all congressional members and their families immediately. That is a moment worth pausing to reflect on, as the next political period approaches. Thank you for listening to this episode. If you'd like the full story on what this could mean for the upcoming elections and potential effects on the American political landscape, keep exploring our coverage. Until next time, I'm your host, signing off.